Good morning. Craig Howard here, happy to be with you again this morning. Do you ever struggle with impatience? I read about a lady who almost quit going any place with a friend because every time she and the friend got out of the car, this friend walked so slow that it just aggravated her. She would just get aggravated because of the speed that this person walked, and she would find herself thinking, I've got to quit going places with this lady because I'm never going to get anywhere. It takes too long for her to get anywhere. And I found myself, whenever I get someplace, whenever Camille and I are going someplace, I pull into the parking lot, I turn off the car, I get out, and I'm headed to wherever it is we're going to go inside, and I turn around and I look, and Camille's still sitting in the car getting her stuff together to get out, and I think, oh my goodness, what's taking her so long? And I get impatient. But she just runs at a different speed than I do, always has. I was reading a little bit more about this, and I found out that there's actually a condition now that they're diagnosing. They're calling it sidewalk rage. And it doesn't just apply to sidewalks, but it applies to slow drivers, slow waiters, slow anything that slows us down, anything that we feel is taking too long. Hartman Rosa, in a book called Social Acceleration, informed us that the speed of human movement from pre-modern times to now has increased by a factor of 100. The speed of communication has skyrocketed by a factor of 10 million, and data transmission has soared by a factor of 10 billion. A study found that even our walking speed has increased by 10% since the 1990s. So we find ourselves, when we're strolling along with somebody that's not keeping up, we're like frustrated, or when we're behind somebody that's driving a little slower than we want to be driving, we find ourselves frustrated, or when a waiter or waitress is taking too long to get our food to us, we find ourselves frustrated because we've become used to this rapid pace of society today that everybody is moving so fast, everything is moving so fast, data transmission is moving incredibly fast, and we just find ourselves amped up and ramped up. But, the Bible teaches us that kind of speed or that kind of moving isn't really what God is looking for in a life. In fact, it says the fruit of the Spirit, and this is one of those mirror passages. A mirror passage is a passage that you can look into and see your reflection in, see something reflecting back to you that you need to work on. Galatians chapter 5 verse 22 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience." I look at that and I think, oh, I don't like what I'm seeing in that mirror. What this is telling me is that if I am allowing the Spirit of God to work in my life like I should, then one of the elements that should be present in my life, one of the things that He should be producing in my life, is patience. So I have to look at myself, and the next time I find myself becoming impatient with a waiter that's taking too long, or the next time I become impatient with the person in front of me that I don't think is driving fast enough, or the next time I get out of the car and I get halfway into Walmart and I turn around and look and Camille's still back in the car getting her stuff together to get out, I have to stop and think about how blessed I am to have her in my life. I have to stop and think about how blessed I am to be able to go out and have a meal. I have to think about the blessings that are taking place in my life that are allowing me to enjoy these various elements of my life, and just take a breath and slow down and allow the Holy Spirit to work in my life to build that patience that He wants to have there, that He wants to produce in me. An impatient person is a frustrated person. An impatient person is an angry person. It's interesting, they now call it that they dub it sidewalk rage, road rage. People that are angry because somebody in front of them is going too slow, or somebody that's walking with them is walking too slow. It's producing rage. How crazy is that? But are you guilty of it? I know from time to time I am. And that means that I'm not allowing the Holy Spirit to build that patience in me that is part of who He is and what He wants to produce in my life. He's not trying to make me pokey. He's just trying to make me understanding of others. Patience. Well, something for you to think about today when you get behind that slow driver, or when your server at McDonald's is taking too long to serve you, or when somebody is slowing your life down in some way and you think they need to speed up. Think about the mirror passage of Galatians 5:22 and say, am I allowing the Holy Spirit to work patience into my life? And if not, take a breath. Say, Holy Spirit, teach me what I need to know. Pray, Holy Spirit, teach me what I need to know. And then count your blessings. You have a great day today. I will be with you tomorrow, Lord willing. Have a great day. Bye.